My name is Caitlin Ewing. I attend the University of Toledo, and my teacher's name is Professor Weicker, and I am in his Etpt class. In class, he assigned us to pick a controversial topic, and I chose to do cyberstalking. Now, what exactly is cyberstalking? Ladies, how many of you guys have looked up your boyfriend's Facebook page and kept tabs to make sure ladies aren't liking his picture? Or gentlemen, how many times have you heard about a girl being super hot or really good looking, and you look them up on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram? Well, guys, that's completely normal. That is actually not a form of cyberstalking. Cyberstalking is much more serious. It can actually cause fear within a situation. The true definition of cyberstalking is harassment due to the overuse of internet, social media websites to induce fear or a dangerous situation on the person at which is being stalked. How do you know if it is considered cyberstalking? A lot of the ways you can make sure that your stalker knows that you no longer wish to be contacted is by letting the stalker know. That is the only way to ensure that if you decide to press formal charges, they know that they have been warned. The other way to tell is if the person that is stalking you has become to to cause fear, or you fear that your life is in danger. That is another way. So if they're threatening you or sending you, threatening emails, which is the same thing, then you know that it is a form of cyberstalking. Why is cyberstalking so hard to prosecute, which this makes it controversial? Well, a lot of the problem is that with cyberstalking comes an anonymous person. A person can create an alias on a Facebook page without providing any basic information, so there's no driver's license needed, no actual proof of an existence, like the case with the mom who created the fake Facebook and convinced the girl that she was dating a guy, and then after she decided to break it off, she broke up with the girl, but by doing so, she also threatened her, and this would be considered cyberbullying as well. That is a case of cyberstalking, though. She did harass her and told her threatening things. So that's a way that could be a problem, is people can pretend to be someone they're not. Another problem is it is also extremely hard to prove. Unless you have done one of the two things that I previously stated, that you've told your stalker that you no longer wish to be contacted by them, or they have become dangerous and made your life fearful, those are the only other ways you can prosecute a person based on cyberstalking. If they do that, then it's considered to be a menace of stalking, which goes on to my next point, which is the Ohio law for cyberstalking. The actual law for cyberstalking coincides with regular stalking laws. Stalking laws are basically if you are following someone or you are threatening them in person, face-to-face, and causing danger or a fear in that person's life. So you're basically impeding on their right to be happy, in a sense. So cyberstalking, it's actually a section of the law. It adds on to it saying that if you do so by using any electronic way, any social media, text messages, emails, not limited to any of those three, it can be literally anything, then you are considered to be a part of stalking. And at the bottom it says this will be considered a form of menace of stalking. So the other question is, what exactly does cyberstalking do to the victim? The victim reacts to cyberstalking much as a teenager or a child reacts to bullying. It creates a sense of anxiety as well with the normal causes, because they constantly fear that their stalker's around the corner, that they're going to threat them, that at any point in time they could publicly embarrass them. So it creates anxiety. They also have self-esteem issues. They become depressed, and obviously, like cyberbullying, it can result in death. The difference between cyberstalking and cyberbullying is not much. The actual difference between cyberbullying and cyberstalking is who at which they are targeted towards. Cyberbullying is normally with teenagers to children, but is not limited to. So an adult can be in a formal case of cyberbullying. And then as well, cyberstalking is an adult thing, but is not limited to. At any point in time, a minor can be considered to be a cyberstalker. Well, that concludes my video. I hope that it was enjoyable, and thank you for listening.